NHL players often splurge on extravagant items, with PK Subban notably purchasing a jacket that costs more than most cars. This $21,000 Saint Laurent jacket, however, is just the beginning, as it's the least expensive thing featured here. Some players even have personal ice rinks in their homes, while Alex Ovechkin possesses some of the priciest hockey gear. But the most surprising purchase comes from Wayne Gretzky, who bought something truly extravagant to impress his wife. Wayne Gretzky's custom boat. One of his homes is situated by a lake, prompting him to buy a customized Steinway powerboat, a vessel that could easily pass for a home itself. Measuring 34 feet, it accommodates up to 12 people, complete with lounge chairs and sun pads. The boat boasts a fully equipped kitchen, 2 fridges, marble countertops, and an overhead canopy. Gretzky's wife had the interior done in white, including cedar-lined closets. When he takes control, Gretzky handles a cockpit-like setup, using joysticks and massive digital touchscreens for navigation, making it feel like a high-tech arcade game. In true Gretzky fashion, this boat is adorned with the number 99 and boasts 430 horsepower, enabling it to glide effortlessly over the water. However, the hefty price tag of $9.1 million means it's far from cheap. Brent Burns' Wild Animal Collection. Meanwhile, Brent Burns, whose love for animals nearly led to disaster, turned his passion into a hobby that almost cost him his life. Starting with a few reptiles and animals, Burns' collection grew to include a range of exotic creatures, including wildebeests, zebras, and kudu. He even bought a $3 million Texas ranch to house them, creating his own personal zoo. Despite the dangers, like being bitten by a cheetah during a meet and greet, Burns remains undeterred in his animal obsession, having gathered a creature from nearly every continent. The only thing missing from his collection is a polar bear, but the Texas heat would make that impossible without an ice rink, similar to the one John Curry has in his Arizona home. John Curry's personal rink. Curry's basement rink serves as an emergency practice space, complete with a bunk bed for the team. But the most impressive rink belongs to Milan Huck, whose Colorado property houses a large rink inside its own building, complete with a Zamboni, a lounge area with a fire pit, and a bar just outside. Although it was initially built for his family, the sleek, custom-made bar is clearly for his personal enjoyment. Henrik Lundqvist's custom Lamborghini. Henrik Lundqvist, however, takes customization to an extreme. Known for having everything tailored to his taste, from custom suits to unique cologne, Lundqvist went to great lengths with his Lamborghini Gallardo. The car features a custom gunship gray metallic wrap, and he even replaced the Lamborghini badge with his own last name. After enduring teasing from his teammates, he eventually reverted the badge to its original form. Despite dropping $125,000 on the car, the result looks much better with the traditional Lamborghini emblem. PK Subban's Bugatti Veyron. PK Subban's Bugatti Veyron is more than just a car. It's a symbol of his remarkable success both on and off the ice. Known for his flamboyant personality and impeccable style, Subban's $2.2 million Bugatti Veyron is one of the most exclusive supercars owned by an NHL player. The Veyron, with its sleek black and red design, isn't just about its eye-catching looks, it's a powerhouse of engineering. With a quad-turbocharged W16 engine, the Veyron can reach speeds of over 250 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest cars in the world. Subban, who has always enjoyed being the center of attention with his bold fashion choices and playful personality, clearly carries that same approach into his choice of automobiles. The Veyron is not only a high-performance machine, but it's also an ultimate status symbol. Owning such a rare vehicle highlights his financial success, but also his passion for the finer things in life. In contrast to Henrik Lundqvist's Lamborghini, which is often considered more understated in terms of luxury, the Bugatti Veyron makes an undeniable statement of wealth, taste, and a carefree approach to enjoying life. For Subban, this car represents more than just a luxurious ride. It embodies the fruits of his hard work and his larger-than-life persona. As one of the most recognizable athletes in hockey, PK Subban uses his Bugatti to cement his place in the world of elite sports figures, where his flair for the dramatic is always on display. It's a perfect reflection of a man who doesn't just skate through life but speeds through it with style, confidence, and a whole lot of horsepower. Patrice Bergeron's generosity. Flexing isn't all about personal showings of wealth, though. Patrice Bergeron celebrated his 1,000th game by treating his entire team to necklaces, essentially becoming the Santa of hockey. It wasn't some friendship necklace from the dollar store. He dropped an insane bag and got every single player a diamond Louis Vuitton designer necklace, which means he spent up to $620,000. Carl Price's childhood ride. They got to be the hardest team out there, but even those chains aren't as fly as Carl Price's ride, because he had one of the craziest childhood rides ever. Carl deadass flew a plane to hockey practice. To be fair, the closest ice rink is 200 miles away. What are you supposed to do? Bike? Hell no. You get a 4-seater Piper Cherokee and show up like you already a pro player with a private jet. But that Piper Cherokee isn't exactly the pinnacle of luxury, because that thing is more of a washing machine with wings. And even with this clunky design, it still cost him 13 grand. Connor McDavid's mansion. After OB broke Gordie Howe's records, the Hockey Hall of Fame Museum gave him Gordie's signed stick and puck like a reward. At least he didn't have to break his integrity for it, unlike Connor McDavid, whose gold-digger girlfriend made him pay for an insane mansion that she designed. Despite being a top NHL player, Connor let his girlfriend buy a 3-story FedEx building, which became their home. The basement features a pool table, movie theater, bar, indoor half-court basketball, gym, and custom wine rack. The $4 million home leaves fans hoping Connor gets his own place soon. Other NHL player mansions. But most NHL players have cribs he can only dream of, because these dudes are obsessed with buying mansions better than Kanye's. Alex Ovechkin got a $4.2 million Virginia version of the Playboy Mansion. Jonathan Tay's $7 million Australian condo has a view of the entire Gold Coast. Steven Stamps has his own trophy room in his $8.4 million Tampa Bay mansion. Wayne Gretzky has 2 giant water slides in his backyard, and Ilya Kovalchuk dropped $10.9 million on a straight-up castle in Jersey. But the NHL's biggest spenders make that Jersey place look like a studio apartment. Mario Lemieux's Chateau Flowerleet. Mario Lemieux completely flexed and cavilled by building an even bigger castle. A lot of these guys are really into the whole castle thing, but at least for Mario, it makes sense as a Knight of the National Order of Quebec. Where else would he stay? Mario's Chateau Flowerleet mansion is a true masterpiece, combining timeless elegance with modern luxury. The property, nestled on the banks of a serene lake, spans an impressive 177,000 square feet. The estate features 8 lavishly appointed bedrooms and 9 meticulously designed bathrooms, each offering breathtaking lake views. The mansion's grand architecture is accentuated by soaring 12-foot cathedral ceilings. The estate also includes heated floors, a walk-in fridge, a private movie theater, a gym, a spa, and a pizza kitchen. Wayne Gretzky's Country Club Compound. Wayne Gretzky's Country Club Compound is a lavish 6.6-acre estate featuring a colonial revival-style mansion with 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, and stunning views of Lake Sherwood. The property includes beautiful gardens, fountains, a pool, tennis court, hot tub, and a peaceful pagoda. Inside, there's a spiral staircase, movie theater, billiards room, pizza oven, and 6 fireplaces. If you enjoyed this peek into the high life, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more wild money breakdowns, and drop a comment on which lifestyle you'd choose if you had a few million in the bank. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.